Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2, now on version 1.41. I think this is version 1.41. 1.41, 1.42, no, 1.41. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. Now, last time out, we were in version 1.4 and we did a special cargo. Since then, the title has been updated and I've had to update Promods, and I was just waiting for a week or so, for I think was it a week or 2 weeks, as I was just waiting to ensure that as many mods were updated so that there was little chance of problems with this particular version and I could get in and start recording very easily. So for that reason, I believe there was no video last week, but we are now back. As you can see, things have changed a little. The exit button's different. We now have quick travel and convoys. Convoys will not be happening as mods are not supported, and indeed I believe I do not have anybody to convoy with at this particular point in time. But once mods are supported, if we can get somebody or people to do these convoys, it might be something I look into. The other thing that is of note is quick travel. That is going to make grabbing jobs pretty easy now. Though it is going to cost, it probably will be worth it. Anyway, today we are going to be, of course, taking on another job. Now, it has reset me to London, but as I said, with the quick travel, that should give us, it can still open up a number of opportunities for us. So let's take a look around to see what we have. Let's take a look at London whilst we are here and what we have available to us. We could take, now that's where was that? We could take a Volvo in a Scania over to Luxembourg. Not such a bad idea. It isn't worth much. I'm looking for some higher price, maybe some higher price per distance products. In fact, if I just do that, that should tell me everything that I currently have unlocked. If I've got an Inverness unlocked, I do. Okay, so that is everything I have unlocked, and you can see there that one is my top one, Acid, from Inverness to Drammen. And you know what? Given that I can quick travel there, the other option is that one. Okay, so we have two options. I think today we should go up to Norway. I think that is going to be the interesting one. So if I can quick travel up to Inverness and then grab that, what does that say? Important delivery, ADR class. Yep. So we can take that, get that over here, and that should be, I think that is going to be a pretty interesting one. So let me see if this works. Before I start the intro, I'm going to quickly see. Quick travel up to Inverness, probably going to cost me about 600. 1,200 quick travel up there. Right, okay. Quick travel. It's taken some money. It now says I'm free as the wind, but the question is, also, why is it telling me Central European time? I'm in Britain. I need British time. I know it's only an hour difference, but okay. If I now do this and then go to not the world map, go to the freight market, job market. Is it still available? It is. It was just a straight jump. Right. This is going to be good. Right. So that is what we're going to be taking today. We're going to be grabbing some acid from Inverness and going over to Drammen in Norway, so make sure you stay tuned. Right, okay, it looks like we're ready to get going. So let me see what I can do. Parking brake, disengage. And oh, it's right, okay, it's right opposite. That's pretty good. I have tried to make some adjustments on lights, sorry, not on lights, on sounds, to try to ensure that we are not... Daft Truck, yes, I am here. To ensure that it isn't too quiet. I'm not entirely sure if this is working, but I'm certainly going to try. Wow, that Kia truck came around that corner quickly. Right, straight into here. There we go. And let's grab our cargo. Wow, I'm getting words mixed up today. So that is what it is. There isn't anything else that... Oh, we could grab that, but look at the price difference. No, we are taking that acid. And we should be okay for fuel. We have 2/3 of a tank. That's again something I've got to be careful of. It is the fuel. Right. Let's take a peek outside. Let's grab this. Please tell me that will fit on this trailer. That would be a problem if it didn't. Yes, it does. It's a bit of a gap. I suppose that's because of the nature of the trailer. Yeah, let me see if there's an interesting picture to take here. Now, with the pictures, this is really good. I believe you can now change the weather and time of day. Yes, you can. So this is going to make it much easier for me to take pictures. I think this side is going to be better. So thumbnails should now be a lot easier for somebody like me. I still wish that they would improve the actual aperture options and all of those kind of things. That would be fantastic if they could do that. I think it would come in handy. But well, that was a little bit bright, wasn't it? That is awesome that you can do that. So I can pick, for example, I think for a thumbnail, that could work rather nicely. Adjust lights. Low beam, parking lights, high beam, beacon, but you cannot really see much. Auxiliaries. Okay, there's a lot that can be adjusted here. Let's go ahead and take that, and then let's get on with our journey today. So everything seems to be okay. I'll just get myself seated properly, make sure that my head tracking is okay for the day. There we go. Probably will be changing it later on. And also, I guess I can switch that off. No longer really needed. Once we get to Norway, I probably will be filling up some fuel. But for now, we should be okay. Brakes are a little... You know what? One of the things I need to change is the brakes. They are a little bit sensitive. Brakes. And it's braking intensity. And for people who are asking about this, I believe you have to put that up when you're using modded trailers. It does tend to cause some problems. And we are underway. Over towards Wick. It's clear there. On the A9. I know there's a petrol station somewhere near here, so I've been to this petrol station before. that noise of that engine. As we go through here, it's a little bit difficult to read the 50 for some reason on the heads-up display, and even on the sat nav, should I say. It is a little bit difficult to read. I'm not entirely sure why. It's like there's a weird bloom to it. You would expect maybe that needs to be dimmed down so it's easier to read it. Okay, I'm just working out the turning on this again. It's been some weeks since I've recorded, and I do genuinely mean quite a few weeks. Definitely over a month since I've recorded, so that's it. Ease on the brakes. That's pretty good. Not too bad at all. I remember this place during the day, so I know exactly where we're headed. And I'm hoping that by the time we've done the 2 ferry journeys, it should be daytime in Norway. Because that is very much the idea. There we go, straight across this roundabout. Lovely. And here's the petrol station. Now, is this one on the wrong side of the road? There is another one on the right side of the road, further up. Plenty of fuel, so I'm not going to worry about a petrol station until we're down to 1/3 of a tank. Then perhaps there might be a reason to be concerned. Hopefully everybody is having a lovely Thursday. What is this going to be? The 12th of August? When this video comes out? I believe so, yes. If everything goes to plan, this video should be out on the 12th of August. Nothing really of too much interest going on in the gaming world, as far as I know. I mean, there's always something of interest, but nothing that I want to, at this moment in time, get into in the gaming world. Although I have, I did see, related to games, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is obviously in production, the film. If you haven't seen the first one, maybe it is not for everybody, but it was certainly a decent adaptation of the game. Now, I'm not going to put any spoilers as to what happens or why or anything like that. It's for people who have not seen it and may be interested in watching it as the sun rises. Definitely worth, I think, watching Sonic the Hedgehog. Not only that, the fact that the animation team and the entire studio indeed decided that because people there was such a backlash on the design of Sonic, they went ahead and delayed the release and paid to get that fixed. That's the North Sea, by the way, right there. So the fact that they got that fixed and then released it in, when did it come out? 2000 and, oh, it was last year, wasn't it? 2020 on I think it was Valentine's Day, 14th of February, I think. Not entirely sure. That police car's on the wrong side. He's definitely on the wrong side. Right, almost where we need to be. But yes, it came out in 2019, I believe, and the second one I think is coming out 2022. So that should be pretty good. Idris Elba is going to be Knuckles, as far as his Twitter's concerned. So for those people who like Idris Elba and appreciate his acting talent, we're going to see his voice talent and see what he's like as Knuckles. I have no idea who's going to play Tails. I certainly hope that Tails is played by the character that plays Tails in the show. Is it Sonic Boom? So if it's that character, I think that it would work out really nicely. Here's that petrol station I was talking about. Should I just fill up fuel? I might as well. I think I've got the brakes about right now. £1.41 a litre for diesel. To be fair, I pay more for my petrol, so... Oh, there's another truck pulling in. I might as well put the seatbelt on. That was pretty good. In and out very quickly, very nicely. I quite liked that petrol station. Went really smoothly as the sun comes up. The north of Scotland, north of Great Britain, along the North Sea, and the old what are these, Celtic walls, perhaps Picts walls. Heading towards John O'Groats. Nice and smooth, very easy, very nicely done. Once I think I definitely have the brakes sorted, it's the steering I need to sort out a little. It seems to match what I want it to match, but I think truck steering is a little bit different, and I'm still trying to get used to this. So I guess this is going to be a two parts video, depending on the length, because at the moment we're reaching nearly 20 minutes. So normally a half an hour video would give us I think that will take us to Norway, and then from there it is just a matter of I guess going from Norway to, let's just have our side lights on now, going from Norway over to wherever the destination is in Norway. Was it Drammen, I think. Very nice journey here. I only wish my head tracking was working just a little bit better and not doing the forward-backwards thing. I also wish that maybe we were able to have music playing or something like that instead of as you normally would in a truck, I'm sure. But to have music playing or something along those lines, just to pass the time a little bit better for you guys, instead of me having to talk the entire time, just to enjoy the journey a little. I'm going to look for another photo opportunity. I think I spot one, so I'm going to try just about here. Speaking of music. That's an opportunity. Whether it is the opportunity I'm after, I'm not entirely sure. Could I do that as a... Actually, if I did that and then that, a little bit further in, do that, Maybe slightly higher up. Not quite as tilted. There we go. Bit closer. Field of view slightly further out. That is looking pretty good. Focusing plane can come right the way forward. I'll bring that down so that I can see where the focusing plane is. There. Then I will do that, I think. Let's have a look at the time of day changes. Does that make it look any better, any worse? No, I think that is pretty good. There we go. Maybe that will be the thumbnail. I'm not entirely sure. Let's continue up though. And oh. I cannot remember what this means. It means a train will be coming. If I remember correctly, an amber flashing light means that that will be going red soon. Just when? Yeah, that an amber flashing light normally means that you expect it to be turning red soon. So prepare to stop. But we are at our first destination where we will be leaving the United Kingdom. Go, turn into this road. Some pedestrians about. That's nice, people going for their morning walk. I would like to see more pedestrians, that is for sure. Although this is probably the most pedestrians I have seen in a long time in Euro Truck Simulator. Stay there. Thank you. And I believe... where's the entrance to this? It's just in here, I suppose. Okay. So next stop, Faroe Islands, right? I think the next stop's the Faroe Islands. On this tiny ferry. There we go. Okay. That's the one. So there onto the Faroe Islands and then over to Norway. So that took 9 hours. This is going to be morning by the time I get to Norway, I have a feeling. Now we're not going to be stopping at the Faroe Islands, so we're just going to jump straight from here. Oh, apparently... No, apparently we have to go somewhere. Okay. Right. What side of the road do we drive on? This side. Welcome to the Faroe Islands once again. I've been here once. Last time I was here, I turned left at the junction and it crashed my game. So I'm not particularly keen on repeating that. Yeah, I'm not particularly keen on repeating that particular scenario. Are you all three turning? Yes, you are. Okay. But I also think I've been through the old town, the old city here, where it's supposed to be 20 miles per hour. I'm fairly sure it's 20 through this. Apparently it says 31, but I'm fairly sure it was slower. But yes, going through the old town. Looks like a seaside town here, which would make sense given where we are. And we'll just continue along all the way. I do like the way this road splits. It is interesting. Very nice to see. And I recognise those flags up there. So I guess we are turning in right here. This is a zebra crossing, complete with flashing lights. Right, ferry this way. Stop. Right here, I shall stop. I have stopped. I shall now continue. Okay, how do we get on board the ferry? There we go. You can see the other ferry over there going to Britain, Scotland. So it's got England, Scotland, and the Great British flag, the Union Jack. Since that was on water, technically, does that count as on water? Does that make that the Jack instead of the flag? I'm not sure. Not sure at all. Right, we are now headed to... No, it isn't there. And it isn't there. No, it's Bergen. Right, 18 hours. So it should take us right through to the next day. And it does. Brilliantly. And I think this is probably a good time for me to end this video. So let's just have a quick look at the world map, and I think this would be a very good time for me to end this video, and then we can do the next drive into Norway. So what we've done is we've done the drive from Inverness up there, up to there, and then down to here. So the next drive is going to be across Norway, so I think I'm going to end it right there. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. I might just pop into this town at the start of the next video, find out what is there, and then we can continue moving forward on this. This just looks brilliant. I mean, that is what we are looking forward to. Some very windy roads. Some very, very windy roads. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon at www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Your support would be massively appreciated. It would really, really help me out. And also, you can find me on social media at ECGadget, LP for both Twitter and Instagram. That is all from me, and I will see you next time in Euro Truck Simulator 2.